Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at just how good the Strength, Super Saiyan Future Gohan, or Gohan Future, Indomitable Fighter is in the Cell Max event. So as we continue touring Gohan through all of the hard content, having watched him do an excellent job in the Red Zone, we're now going to see how he can handle the Cell Max event. Now, the Cell Max event is an interesting one because the Cell Max event, as those of you know, is an event that has two very quick early stages. So two very quick early stages that lead into an incredibly tough tech phase. And this tech phase can do a very high level of damage from the super attack, like we're talking one of the hardest hitters in the game. And yeah, just in general is a pretty tough stage. Now, because of the fact that the two moderately difficult phases, the first two phases, aren't actually that hard and don't have a lot of health, building up units do not do a great job here. In fact, even Gohan, who doesn't take a lot to build up, only 5 attacks, still struggles to fully build up before he gets to the tech phase. So that kind of gives you an idea of just how interesting the fight's mechanics are. With that being said as well, it also means that Gohan's 5th turn domain, which you very regularly get in a lot of content, is actually something you only get with the super strong teams near the end of the actual Cell Max fight. So it's a very interesting kind of dynamic in how it affects how he performs as a unit, you know? It's very interesting how it changes his performance and, you know, a way to look at him. Overall, he still does great. Like I said, he still has just about enough time to realistically build up and be a solid force. But it is interesting how he's still not at his full power, probably for the first time ever, when you really need him to be. Now, that being said, he's a great unit because he's got that 40% damage reduction for the first 5 turns, which suits him great. He's got that flat 20%, he's then got that additional 20% that he can get when he gets his 18 key. And he does still build up at a decent clip. You know, he should at least get off 2 super attacks minimum before he gets to the Cell Max phase, which sticks him in good regard. It's just a shame that the second phase is physical, because that actually, again, makes him go through the event super fast. Because if you have 2 future Gohans, they actually chew through the physical phase in one go, traditionally, which actually gives him a bit more issues than not. With that being said, it is a good event for him, and if you do struggle to build him up, he does have the really solid option of linking up with the transformed Int Future Gohan, who makes a great first slot tank for him, specifically in this event. So, realistically, very, very solid team build that he can bring to this event, and he himself has a very, very solid performance. Remember, when you activate the Rainy City, you will also get the ability to use his active skill, which gives him 20% flat additional defense for the rest of the match, which is pretty good. Now, overall, Gohan looks great, feels solid. I think there are definitely things you could improve on. You're going to see him here tank a super attack, and he tanks relatively well. He's not fully built up. He has one more attack to go, and he also, obviously would tank way better after super, but he tanks before quite well. Here he's gonna, I think, take around 500k, and it sounds like a lot, but again, remember, this is the least ideal situation for him. He's not able to fire off the super, he's not able to get that extra 20% damage reduction, he's not able to get his final stack of attack and defense, so it is a great example of how he can still tank relatively high super attacks. Now, if you're low on health, you will probably fail. That is something that's apparent. But if you use the Sense Beam, you should be fine. And I know people hate using items, but you would have survived anyway, and you can then gamble on the evasion of Gowasu and Smasu, or you can obviously rely on the tanking from them if they get a double super. But yeah, overall, honestly speaking, Strength Gohan does great. Saw him here, very, very good performance. For me, personally, I think very solid. Obviously, it's probably the worst case scenario for him to be in a fight whereby he can't even get off his full range of attacks. Because, like I said, it's not even like he has a lot of attacks to get off. You know, he's just got to get off 5 and then he's good to go, and he doesn't even have that option in this situation. So incredibly impressive from Gohan. I think overall great performance by him. His team also has very much so an incredibly strong, you know, team against Cell Max. We've got obviously his active skill, we've got the Vegeta and Trunks and their active skill, we've got really strong supports like Gowasu and Zamasu, and obviously Int Mai. So you've just got a really strong roster all round that can take out Cell Max and do a really good job. So yeah, I was very impressed with his team, very impressed with him, and just another event in which he excels, basically. You know, to cut a long story short, it's just another event whereby he excels and he does a great job. And yeah, overall, just an incredibly good unit. But that's pretty much going to be it for me. Obviously, you know, if you guys have any thoughts you'd love to share about Future Gohan, you're welcome to. But I think overall, he just kind of continues to do what we know he does best. He continues to give us a solid performance up until that 5th turn, whereby he becomes fantastic and arguably one of the top 2 or 3 units in the game. And yeah, just does an excellent job. Damage, defense, everything just all comes together, and that active skill really elevates him, and he can dominate the fight from that point onwards. So yeah, really good stuff. Really enjoy using him, and yeah, I think, you know, if you do get him, even at 55%, he does a great job, and yeah, awesome unit. So that's it from me. I'll see you guys probably in the next one. Give me a shout if you need any help, or if you want to just share your thoughts on Future Gohan. But yeah, I think he's an excellent unit, and I had a great time using him. So that's pretty much going to be it from me. But I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, take care, stay safe, and as always, see you guys next time. Bye.